Maybach music.
Man, it's week 15 in Big League Ballers world, man. You know, we almost coming to the end of another season. Season 4, we're looking for these playoffs to get ready to get started, man. We switched things up this week. Zeke wasn't able to make the show, so we got TGG in on the mic. TG, go and say what's up to the folks, man.
What's up? What's up?
All right. So we're going to get in, man, and talk about this top 10 power rankings for week 15. And we see a few teams that we don't think really deserve to be in this top 10, but, you know, we're going to give everybody their shine. And, you know, just talk about what's going on around in the league, man. And, you know, give everybody they little couple minutes of fame on here. Who needs to have those couple of minutes? You want to say anything before we get started, TG?
Looking at the top 10, first and foremost, before getting started, with dissecting specific teams, the top 10 proves the debate that's been going on in the group chat or the main chat, whatever you want to call it. Out of those 10 teams, you only got 3 AFC teams. You got 2 from the same division. And then you got the Titans, a newcomer, who dominating the AFC South. But it took a strong one in that division. You got 7 teams from the NFC in the top 10 power rankings.
That's powerful. That's powerful, man. Hey, and I've been telling everybody at the NFC, man, is where it's at. But you know what? They gonna take this interview or this podcast as a bias because we both from the same division. You know, so
yeah. I mean, it ain't biased. And better yet, my fault. I didn't give love to Menzel. As we can go ahead and jump into the top 10, number 10 is the Texans. I said 3 teams. It's actually 4. And he's in the top 10 coming off
what?
Man, listen. Coming off, what was the score? 38-7?
I think it was 38-7. He just got his ass whooped by the San Diego Chargers, man, who actually come in behind the Texans at number 11. Now,
that's what I'm saying.
That makes me kind of wonder how these power rankings work.
Hey, listen, going into last week and continuing into this week, I was looking at the Texans. His offense isn't looking balanced at all. He got a quarterback. He has 28 touchdowns, but he threw another 4 interceptions this past week. From last week to this week, his main running back, Lamar Miller, did not get a carry. So he has no running back with 100 rushing attempts on his team. Not one.
Damn, that's powerful. Hey, that means you're right. There's no balance, man. If you look at his offense, man, he's ranked currently 28th in rushing. You know, 28th in rushing, 25th in yards per game, and 16 in passing yards. You would think he'd be ranked higher than that in passing yards as much as he throws, but he's not.
Not because the issue is he's getting to the red zone, but once he gets to the red zone, he can't do nothing with it.
Because he can't run those verticals.
Because he's not running those verticals, and you got to have some kind of running. It's just being honest. You can't get that separation in that closed quarter. But then you have to have some kind of running game to keep the defense honest. Keep them out of those zones.
That's right, man. That's absolutely right. But the thing is, if you take a look at his defense, right now the man's defense is 4th overall, but he didn't look like a 4th overall defense tonight.
At all. And he was going into that game, he was giving up, I believe, like 45 yards a game. So he was number 1 in the defense, number 1 in the league for running yards given up per game. Now he's at about 47 yards per game. So it's like his running defense has held up, even though it didn't seem like it versus Sam just gave us a couple long runs.
Yeah.
A couple that sealed the game or whatnot, but they had more to do with field position from his offense.
And they probably would have got him to number 2. They probably would have got him to number 2. Yeah, exactly. But his defense still looks solid. They rank 4th. He's 9th in points allowed. At 17 points a game, he's 205 yards per game for not points per game, but yards per game. In the passing attempts, he's number 11. So he's still got a solid defense. He's still a team to be reckoned with. But man, I don't think the vertical is going to get his ass anywhere in those playoffs, man. That's if he even makes the playoffs. And we're still trying to figure out how the hell he got in the top 10.
It seemed like he's going to have to win his division. But he's already. He split with the. Yes, what I'm saying. He split with the Titans. So right now he actually have 3 home games. So he got the Black Knights, the Buccaneers, and the Colts. And the coach, the record doesn't seem like it, but they, you know what I mean, they really been playing.
Yeah, they're a solid team, man. They're a real solid team. Tax is doing some building over there, man. Well, let's not hold the fans up, man. Let's go ahead and move on to number 19, the San Francisco 49ers. One of our own, man. San Francisco 49ers coming in at number 9. He's 9-4 right now, man. What do you think about that team?
This is a quality team. The defense is pretty solid, very fast cornerback, a very alert middle linebacker, I believe it is, in Rocky Lee. So he's still having a very great season, a very consistent season. If I'm not mistaken, he got about 6 interceptions. So he's a linebacker that's lurking, looking to make plays or whatnot. The biggest addition to the team has obviously been that Stevens Holland. He got about 1,500 receiving yards. So he's the go-to receiver over there. I mean, the running back, Mr. Conrad, he's having to, by his standards, he's having the down season, only giving you 3.8 yards per carry.
Yeah, seven touchdowns, man. And I think that's what's happening here with that team, man. He's not getting as many touchdowns that he would like in the rushing game like he was doing before. But still overall, he does have a solid team. You look at his offensive ranking, man. He's right there in the top 10 in offense and yards per game and passing yards per game, and even his rushing is not that bad. He's coming in at 16th. He's in the middle of the road, so he is a team you got to be careful with whenever you're playing him because he can get that breakaway run. But it's one thing I got to say about those 49ers, man. I got to play him twice every year, and it's coming down to the point where I look at that shit as an automatic win. And the reason why.
Man, well, listen, I can't say that because he got me. If I'm not mistaken, he got me twice. He got me with that receiver that I just mentioned. So it's not an automatic win for me because I'm still trying to make sure I can cover that receiver.
Well, let me tell you, man, it's super simple. Because until this guy switches up his damn offense, he's not going to be successful in our division. And the reason being, he is so easy to read what he's about to do. Because he stays in damn near one formation the entire football game. He's in guns wide trip the whole game. So
he's comfortable right there, man. He's comfortable. So that's telling you what he's gonna be in. But you gotta get that variance within your offense, man. You gotta have some kind of scheme where you can keep the defense. You don't want them just keying in on what you're doing.
Yeah. And I played him last week, and that's exactly what I was doing. Every time I play him, I key in on exactly what he's doing because I could damn near pinpoint the plays that he's about to do. Hey, I know he's going in the flats. I got the flats covered. I know he's going to try to go deep. That's covered. I'm not worried about his deep ball. I'm not worried about him trying to go across the middle. I know he's going to try to go across the middle to that tight end or to that wide receiver that's sitting in that slot, which he likes to throw to. Because that's his play. That's his game. I know it's going there. My damn linebackers don't react, and it's crazy because they got high coverage, but they don't respond to it. So I don't know. But
so looking at this, he's 9-4 right now. Is he in the playoffs at the end of the season?
I don't think so, man.
You don't think so?
He has
right now. This coming week, he got a chicken noodle soup game, man.
He does have a chicken noodle soup
game,
but that's only chicken noodle soup if Lord Vader makes it back in time. It ain't a guaranteed win if his ass has to play that CPU. And I think he knows that, and you're going to hear him crying about that, too. I can guarantee you that. You're going to hear him crying about that, man. And you know what? But this is crazy, though. His last 3 games of the season, and this son bitch might make the playoffs, because his last 3 games of the season are the Saints, the Cardinals, and the Bulls.
Hey, the Cardinals are legit.
The Cardinals are legit. I played it.
Like this. The team is legit. As far as the roster had, how it was constructed, the player controlling the team, he's going to be a problem, man.
He's nice.
Once you get the roster together, he's going to be a problem.
He's nice. If you remember, I think we broadcast our game, and that joker damn near beat me, man.
And I was hoping, I was hoping he beat you. And I say, man, can he get the victory for me? I need him to help me out. You see what I'm saying?
He damn near got it, man. He plays good ball, man. I hear good things about him. From outside the league, and other things he done. He come from that online world, so it's gonna be some adjustments he has to make inside this franchise mode. But I think once he gets it, man, he's gonna be a solid player. And then the Bulls, who he playing on his last schedule, week 17, the Bulls have been held down. I think he been doing one of those Bizzle moves. He been partying a whole lot. Every weekend.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Every weekend he's running out to the casinos and living it up, the high rollers or whatever. So, that might be causing that man to have a downfall this year. And I had to play him too. And he gave me a good game. He almost beat my ass.
Played me in a good game also. I had a good game with him also.
I mean, he's a good player. He's a good player.
I don't know. We'll get to that later at the end. That division, we gonna skip that topic for right now. Go to, what we got, number 7?
We're on number 8, man. Number 8.
Number 8? Is that the Titans?
Who we got coming in number 8? Let me see, man. Number 8. I gotta
get
back to my list. The Titans.
Now, this is a team I want to talk about, man.
Tennessee
Titans. This guy has come into the AFC South, which has been a perennial underachieving division.
Yep.
And we had Bizzle in that division who had a stranglehold on it for the first 3 seasons. Now, he's come in. I don't know what he did. He's averaging 32 points per game, 449 yards a game, 391 passing yards a game.
He has the number 1 offense, don't he?
Number 1 offense all the way around. Pretty much for total offense, he's number 1. He got a receiver, Holly, 120 receptions.
He's throwing to that guy a lot.
25 touchdowns. The guy has 2,400 yards with 3 games left.
Damn. You know what? Those stats are a lot more impressive than the stats Dorsett had last year, and he had almost 4,000 damn receivers.
And that's what I'm going to get to on that. Dorsett had all those yards, but when I'm looking at the statistics, this guy's only averaging 20 yards per reception.
Yeah.
So that means his quarterback accuracy. That means he's running precise routes. That means he's not just streaking. This receiver is actually legitimately doing damage versus defenses. You got to cover him.
Yeah.
You don't got to just watch him going over the top, taking the top off your defense. He's getting underneath. He's in the flat. He's everywhere.
He's a young guy too, man. He's only 24.
I didn't know nothing about it because I haven't had to play him this year. But I've been looking at the numbers, and he's been dominating. Also, I want to mention, and kudos to the Titans owner because he went out and got a trade. He made a trade with, I believe, was that I don't know if that was Zeke. He traded him for Tom Brady. But if you look at his statistics, he's like at 5,000 yards passing and 40 touchdowns. You combine Kirk Cousins, he got hurt for 8 weeks, so he went out and got another quarterback, and he just continued doing the same thing.
You're right. You're absolutely right, man. And as I take a look at that receiver that he got, man, Holly, if you compare stats in 2018 when he was a rookie, man, the guy only had 3 balls thrown to him for 29 yards. That lets me know that last year owner didn't know what the hell to do with that guy.
Yeah, exactly. So when people are winning that division, was it the competition or was it the player winning the division? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody could take a receiver like that receiver, he was on the roster and he wasn't being used. And the guy's attributes is through the roof, man. I mean, he's nice. He's definitely nice, and I can see why he's doing the things he's doing. And guess what? He's not even the fastest guy in the league. Putting up these type of numbers. Hey, man, the first 3 seasons, it was if you can get a fast receiver, but I guess he disproven that whole theory with just a regular receiver.
Yeah, you know what, man? The Titans are solid. They super solid. Like for you to come in as a new owner to a brand new team you know nothing about, to a bunch of players that you had nothing to do with, he's doing damn good. He's doing damn good, man. And it's really becoming a shocker to Bizzle. Like, shit, I got to wake up. I got to figure out what I'm going to do to beat this guy because he's running my damn division now. And I'm used to running that division.
Bizzle was content making the playoffs because he knew he had a playoff berth every season.
Mm-hmm.
Since he came in, it's like, okay, now you on the outside looking in.
That's right. And you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you these Titans remind me of in college football. They remind me of the Texas Tech, man. Because if you look at this Joker's defense, man, he's giving up 25 points a game, but on offense, he's scoring 32 points a game. So his defense is not playing much defense. So he got to outscore you. And
but see, I think you don't think he playing. I think his defense is giving up those yards and those points possibly because he's scoring so much. You see what I'm saying? They have to play a lot more.
That could be a factor. That could be a factor. That definitely could be a factor, man. I don't know if you checked out his last game or the game before last. I think that was week 13. I think it was week 13 when he played the Panthers. The Panthers gave him ass whipping. I mean, they battled. I mean, if you look at the stats of that game, you would think that the score would be a lot closer. The Panthers beat him 72 to 33.
That's an underrated team right there. Also, that's a team that we probably don't have the opportunity to mention. That's an underrated team.
He's
also.
underrated. Yeah. He whooped my ass.
A solid owner, and that's another NFC team that I guarantee you, if they were in the AFC, they would probably be in the playoffs.
Exactly. Put him anywhere over there in the AFC, man, he's going to thrive. I definitely believe that, especially after beating the number one offensive team like he beat this bad. 72 to 33, bro. 72 to 33. That's crazy. I mean, the Panthers stats that game, his quarterback had 9 touchdowns. 9 for 762 yards.
So did he expose the Titans a little bit?
He had to, but shit. Tom Brady, is that the real Tom Brady? Is this a rookie?
I think this a rookie, but he still threw for 692 yards.
692 yards. 4 touchdowns, but 6 interceptions is what killed him. 6 interceptions is what killed him.
I mean, I played the Panthers this year, so what did he do?
I don't know, man. Hey, throwing the ball 36 times. Threw it 36 times. He completed 20 passes for 762 yards on 9 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
He has 4 receivers with at least 115 yards receiving.
I see that. That's crazy.
He had a 99-yard catch and a 98-yard catch and a 75-yard catch.
And you know what? I bet you that Joker did that shit on a screen pass. Cause that's how he beat me.
So?
On the screen pass. I guarantee that's how he got them damn 2 touchdowns. 99 yards and 98 yards. Come on, man. Come on, bro. That's some hell of a stats. But you know what? We ain't supposed to be talking about the Panthers. We're supposed to be talking about the Titans here. But that just lets you know, when you play the Titans, you're going to have to bring your A game. He's going to give you the best that he got, and you're going to have to outscore this man. You're really going to have to outscore
most definitely.
You know, and
you have to outscore him.
And then, you know, which brings us to this other team that he faced week 14, the Dolphins. The Dolphins has the number 1 defense, and that was against the number 1 offense. And, and the Dolphins showed him that, hey, I got the number 1 defense, and defense is what wins ball games, which wins championships. And that's exactly what happened over there, man. He held him down with 10 points, beat him 28-10. Which brings that point back, is he's allowing 25 points a game, so you got to outscore him. He's only able to score 10 points.
How far can you go allowing 25 points a game?
I don't think you can go far. You know what? I see him making it to the divisional round versus Sam Jeff, and then him beating the dog shit out of Sam Jeff.
So you think he can beat Sam Jeff if they meet up in the divisional round?
I think he can beat Sam Jeff in the divisional round.
Okay, so
I don't think he'll make it
Sam Jeff say he got a top 2-3 defense in this league, man. He just played Bizzle and went upside Bizzle's head.
He did, but shit, anybody can beat verticals. I know you lining up a 5 wide. Shit, I know you doing deep. Okay, let's play ball. It's easy.
Let's get to number 7, man.
You're right, man. Right, too much time, man. Number 6.
This guy right here is the 1990 Nebraska Cornhuskers, man. Hey. I'm gonna start calling him Cornhuskers.
I like that. The Houston Oilers, baby, my team.
Huh? No, number 7 is these. You number
bad.
6.
My bad.
Look at you.
I skipped ahead. My bad.
You probably supposed to be 7.
Nah, I'm supposed to be number 1. That's beside
number 7. That's those Green Bay Packers, man. I'm gonna call this man Speed.
Hey, Tommy Frazier out there, huh?
That's what he got out there, Tommy Frazier. He out there running the gimmick offense, man. How far can this gimmick offense take him?
Nowhere. That shit is not going to work in the playoffs. That's not going to work in the playoffs, man.
So you see it getting shut down when you get the better defense.
I see it getting shut down. Right now, to tell you the truth, man, if we started the playoffs today, then that guy would have to play he's 3 in the NFC right now. He played the number 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. So he'll play the 49ers.
So the 49ers versus so we looking at right now, if everything stay put in the playoff picture is consistent with what is going on right now. The 49ers versus Green Bay Packers. That'll be a super low-scoring game, in my opinion.
I think so too. I think the 49ers will hold him down, and I don't think he will get out of that game with a win, man. I really don't see him getting out of that game with a win. But again, being that this is only his second year in the league, and he took over the Green Bay team last year, I think in the middle of the season, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, he's great. He's vastly improved his team, man.
Yes, most definitely.
And I give you kudos and a shout out and nothing but respect for that, man. But like I told him, and I told him in the chat or whatever, that's a gimmick offense, man. I mean, because I'm looking at it, man. I'm looking at the numbers, and this was going into. Let me find that. It was going into last week. I mean, he was scoring 26, giving up 21. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, he got four wins by 7 points or less. So those are toss-up games almost, man. That means you just getting one big play here or there. And just holding on towards the end. Yeah,
exactly. And he's putting everything on the back of Corey Grant, man. Corey Grant is the savior of his whole team.
1,500 yards. That's the $140 million man right there.
$140 million
contract in NFL.
Hold on, wait. I know you didn't say this guy paid him $140 million.
7 years, $140 million. I had Larry Gilson coming at me for giving Gurley $76 million for 5 years.
$140 million. Hey, but I tell you what, it's paying off for him. He getting his money worth. He getting his money's worth. So that's what we can say about it. Damn, $140 million. Whew, right now, he got 190 attempts on 1,500 yards and 18 touchdowns. So I think he's second in the league in rushing, man. So he's doing some good things.
I believe he is second, but he got 7 fumbles too.
Yes.
7 to 8 fumbles. So I mean,
he's a workhorse. He's overusing it. That's all that is. He's overusing it with that gimmick-ass Wildcat offense. That I don't think he's gonna get far with that, man. So I really don't see him getting too far with that gimmicky offense. But he beat the Lions. I mean,
that was a good game.
Yeah, it was a real good game.
The Lions have a real solid defense.
Hell yeah, they got a real solid defense.
Solid defense.
Real super solid, man. And I'm trying to see, was that the first game? No, that was the second game he played the Lions. Or was it the first game? That was
he played them the first time and he got up real big, I believe. And then his last one was a real close game, like about 20.
The Lions dogged him week 2.
33 to 3, right?
33 to 3. Dogged him 33 to 3. And then he went on a winning streak after that, man. Pretty much destroying teams. And he lost to the Redskins 16-6. Played a good game there. Barely beat the Eagles. Came in, beat the Cardinals, and beat the Bears. The Cowboys. And he really had no easy route. The Black Knights. Then he lost to the Bears. So I mean, that's another thing about that NFC North, man. That's a tough division.
Tough division. They are. It's like they consistently splitting with each other.
Yeah.
So you coming out of there going 3-3, or some teams going 2-4, and you may have one that go 4-2. Nobody is completely dominating the division.
No. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier. It's something else when you have a team that's 10-6 or 11-5 and they don't make the playoffs.
Hey man,
that's crazy.
We got the AFC and the NFC. The AFC, you already know, it got pretty much. I'm gonna say this. It got people in the AFC that's scared of the Pearl. They scared of Blaze. Some of these people in their division, in their conference, they pretty much conceding losses before they play them. So you mentally lost already before we get on the stick.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's crazy how that works, man. So them jokers in their heads already before the game even start.
Before the game starts, they think about the Pearl. They think about the Pearl sending them a thumbs up.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Well, let's get back on track, man. We talking about the Packers. Got one more statement to make about these Packers, man, and then we'll move on to the number 16. But these Packers, man, they got the top 10 offense. They second in rushing. Their defense is horrible. They're giving up way too many yards on defense. Way too many. 328 yards a game. That's a lot. That is a lot.
It goes back to what we said about the Titans. I guess if you're gonna be a big play offense, your defense is gonna be on the field a lot more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you getting chunk yards and you're not steady grinding out yards or putting together complete drives, then your defense is gonna have to play a lot more. So they're giving up a lot more yards. And like I said, he's just holding on at the end to get some of these victories. Yeah. If he lost those 4 games or split those games, he probably wouldn't even be in the playoff picture right now.
That's true. But wait, we gotta respect him, man. He 10-3. So.
Yeah, but nothing but respect. He said he got something brewing going forward. So we'll see it's finished in this season and the next season.
Exactly. Now let's move on to number 6, man. The best team in the top 10, man. That's Houston Oilers, man.
Man, that's huge.
You know, hey, I don't like to speak too much on my own team. I don't like toot my own horn. We got an average team. I know you like to talk shit about us being a 98 overall.
Hey, you know man, I'm just reading what the numbers say. This is what the numbers say.
I understand that shit. I understand what the numbers say. But trust me, these some bitches do not play like a 98 overall team. Boy, I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. That could be a combination of both. You know, because I played better season 1 with a 72 overall defense than I play now with a 99 overall defense. And that shit is crazy to me. I do not understand that, man.
Hey, man, you got playmakers. You got playmakers on the defense. I've noticed that one, and it looked like you just changed the scheme. You trying to go from 4 plays to 5 plays. Change the scheme up because I see Tyrod that took a step back on the field, trying to run the ball a lot more.
Hey, man, what you mean? Hey, look here. I changed my game plan up, and it's really been hurting me on offense because I changed my game plan up. I'm normally the guy to throw the ball 50 times a game. Now, I'm running the damn ball a lot. And it's a gift and a curse because when I need to get the points on offense in the air, I find it hard now because I focus too much on the damn running. I ain't never been fifth in rushing.
Looking at it like, are you 5th in rushing right now?
I'm 5th in rushing, yes.
Hey, man, but that's good. You got to have some balance. But how do you balance it out completely, going from a high-scoring offense or we going to beat you going deep to where you going to grind it out? You got one receiver over 30 catches this season.
Yeah.
So what's the game plan? What are we doing? Julio is 24 catches.
Hey, I ain't been feeding Julio the ball. Matter of fact, I took Julio from his number 1 spot. So he's the number 2 receiver now. That's why he wears the jersey number 2. You know, let's get that straight too. Because I had some jokers try to say that, you know what, hey man, all your whole team is edited players. I see in the transaction report that they all edited. Hell no, they ain't edited. They goddamn jersey numbers changed on every last one of my players who start on offense and my defensive players who are linebackers and corners.
And I noticed that also. I can confirm that nobody is doing nothing to manipulate the league or manipulate players or giving somebody these players. That wouldn't make any sense because not only I don't believe you are the only person that did that. I also believe that Sam Jeff, one of his numbers changed also. If you look at the game tonight, he got a lot of players with single-digit numbers on defense and on offense. So it's just a list of people wanting to do to change up their players and whatnot.
And anything we do is recorded. Hey, anytime Blaze touch something, that guy turns on his live stream and for everybody to watch it live. Live stream don't lie, and it's on YouTube. You can always go back and go look at everything somebody is doing right on YouTube, and it'll show you.
Agreed.
So, you know, like, stop bringing these dry-ass arguments about somebody cheating if the evidence is right there in your face.
Agreed. 1,000%.
You know, that's crazy. And why the hell would I help Blaze? Furthermore, why the hell would I help you? And you in my division.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't. I mean,
Shit.
You know, I mean, perception is not always reality, and some people got a perception, so they want to make it the reality. But nobody not doing nothing like that. Everybody playing under the same rules, under the same sanctions, however you want to say it. And we just playing. May the best person win. You lose, you win, you win. We keep it pushing to next season and whatnot.
Exactly. And let's carry on with my team. Now, I'm running the ball like crazy. 204 attempts for 1,161 rushing yards. 15
Is that
touchdowns.
good?
What you mean? That's awesome.
Is that good, though?
That's
I mean,
great.
you got Le'Veon Bell.
That's great. You got Todd Gurley, and you got a couple more yards than me.
Hey, hey, I'm just asking you. I'm not.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. He's on track to do what he does every year. So, I mean,
okay,
hey.
I mean, he got 15 touchdowns, so I can see he'll work hard and whatnot.
16. I don't know why the hell they get 15 from. He should have 16. They cheated me out of a touchdown somewhere in
there. He should have 16.
Yeah, 16. But Tyrod Taylor's numbers are down. I'm not throwing the ball as much. I only got 2,500 yards with 15 touchdowns. Usually at this point of the season, I would have like 40 touchdowns on with Tyrod Taylor. So I really took a step back in that passing game. I got to turn that back on. But what's been saving my ass, and even though they gave up a game last 2 weeks before, is my damn defense. My defense is solid, but it's like they start choking in the third and fourth quarter. Just start choking. I don't know. I can't figure this shit out for nothing. They choked against the Lions. They start choking.
Hey man, the Lions got a big play offense, man.
He does have a big play offense, but I had that game beat. I had him won. That was my game. And he went down there and got 200-some damn passing yards in the fourth quarter in overtime.
He got a big player that's Megan, and I forgot what the other receiver name is. I can't quite get his name to begin with him also, but he got two of them that I know for sure are big play receivers that spread the defense, take the top off the defense.
He does. He does. I give my hats out to him, man. He good. He good, definitely. But my defense, they studs. We ranked third overall in defense. We 6th in rushing, 5th in points allowed, 5th in passing yards allowed. So, hey, when you come, you better be ready to play ball, man, because we gonna knock some heads off out there, man.
So the question is, are y'all making the playoffs?
What you mean? We gonna win the division? That's automatic.
Hey man, y'all got Washington this week.
Look, let me tell you.
Y'all still gotta play the Rams again.
There's no way we're not gonna make the playoffs. I'm gonna beat your ass.
You can lose the next 3 games,
I'm
man.
not gonna lose the next 3 games. I'm not gonna lose the next 3 games.
You can lose the next 3 games.
Hey, just put I'm not gonna lose the next 3 games. I got you. That's an automatic win. Who else I have?
Crazy, man.
Who else do I have? I got the Cardinals again. I can almost count that as a win. And then I got.
You just almost lost to him.
That almost doesn't count. They always tell you.
The beginning of your season, the scores was 14-11, 12-9, 10-8. You was sliding by.
Sound like good defense to me.
Sound like you just get lucky, man.
Lucky? It's nothing lucky about this team. Nothing. Hey, if it's a low scoring game, it's gonna be a low scoring game on both sides of the ball.
Hey, I'm not
disagreeing.
I'm looking at what the score is of this, so I'm not disagreeing with that.
You know
what I'm saying. But listen, man, these low scoring games, can you win like that in the NFC playoffs?
I think I can. I haven't played the Redskins this year. The Redskins last year in the playoff kicked my ass. We all know that because you love to post that shit up every chance you get.
I'm posting. I gotta keep
it hurts. I ain't gonna lie. It hurts to see that shit because I know we're a much better team than that. And I hate that damn Odell Beckham. I can't stand it, man. He shouldn't be that damn good. Nor should that Pritchett son of a bitch be that good either.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about him later when we get to the top of the ranking.
But goddamn, man, the Jokers, I don't know what the fuck to say. But I guarantee you, it won't be 41-0 this week when we play. Now,
you guaranteeing?
I guarantee you that won't be 41-0.
Points on the board.
Goddamn right, I'm putting points on the board. It's a total different team. Total different team. And we'll get more into that later on when we get to him on the game plan I got for his ass. All right, let's move on to number 5, man, because we at 33 minutes already.
Yeah, we got to play.
Let's move on to number 5, man. Number 5, we have who is this coming in? Number 5.
Child, please, number 5.
Child, please.
Oh, come on, man.
Mr. Blazing News. Buffalo
Why
Bills.
they letting this man catch these passes?
Oh, man. Hey, Mr. Crybaby. That's what he is. They're going to call him. He's just Mr. Crybaby. Man, come on, man. What are you doing, man? Hey, that's supposed to be a fumble. That's supposed to be an interception, man. Come on, bro. Damn, ain't you already winning? Why are you still crying?
I mean, he got this season. I can say he changed his attack up also, in my personal opinion. From looking from last season, or his previous Super Bowl runs or whatnot, he's running the ball a lot. He has 333 carries by one running back.
That's crazy. I mean, that joke is getting the ball every damn play almost.
I mean, he is pounding the rock. That same running back, I believe that at this season he got 27 touchdowns. So he got about almost 2,000 yards rushing with that running back, 20 touchdowns, 32 receptions, and about another 340 yards. So he pounding the rock. That's the game plan. That's what he is doing. Good defense.
Damn good defense.
Because he got Corey Matthews, one of these linebackers. Man, I got to give me some of these linebackers, man. This man got 11 interceptions, man.
That's crazy. Linebackers, man. Hey, I've never seen linebackers like this. This is the first time where I've seen jokers just focus their linebackers like they focus on cornerbacks. Damn, linebackers have better coverage than the cornerbacks.
Way better. This man Corey Matthews got 11 picks. So, I mean, this is a ball hawking defense, man. You got Byron Jones in the secondary, got 7 picks. We got another linebacker, Mr. Feeney. He got another 4 interceptions. So I'm thinking in the linebacker position alone, you got about 15, 16 interceptions.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is beyond crazy, bro. But shit, Corey Matthews standing 6'4", 230. And he gonna catch everything you throw to him.
I mean, Feeney is the same thing. I remember I looked at him and I saw his attributes. I said, he's 6'4", 226. I went and started checking up on him and said, what we doing over here, man? This man is dominant.
Yeah.
So he got 2 6'4" linebackers.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And that's the thing about the AFC. They do have some big-ass linebackers, man. He's not the only one. I think Sam Jeff has a 6'7" linebacker. 6'7", dog. I'm like, damn. Where the hell did you find somebody 6'7"? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Buffalo. I mean, they the team you think they are. They always gonna be consistent. They always gonna make the playoffs. I don't ever see him falling off and not making the playoffs. He has a top tier offense.
He's in the 5th spot right now.
Yeah.
So he's 11-2. So right now he will play. He wouldn't even get I'm gonna tell you the perspective I have on this. Mm-hmm. Right now he wouldn't even get a home game if he had a playoff game. If the playoffs started today, he would be going on the road versus the Bengals with a 7-6 record.
That's crazy. And that's because he's finishing second in his division.
Because he's finishing second in his division. So
and you know what? That's giving that son of a bitch the easy route. Easy.
So it's better to be in that 5th slot and get the Bengals first?
I think so.
All right.
I think so. Because he's going to slaughter the damn Bengals. He's going to slaughter them.
You think so?
Yes.
You don't think the Bengals can pull it upset?
I don't think so, man. I don't think the Bengals have it in them to pull that upset, man. I really just don't.
Hey, man. The Bengals been feasting on that division, man. Man, 4-1 in that division. So that division gonna go ahead and let him make the playoffs.
And what is that saying? Because he's 4-1 in that division. That division is trash. Pure garbage. Pure garbage. Look, he's gonna own that division, and he ain't even got to try.
Maybach music.
What team is close to him? What team is close to him? Think about it.
Listen, I expected more this season. The Ravens took a step back. The Bulls took a step back.
Did you say the Ravens took a step back?
I thought the Ravens was coming last year. This season is 2-11.
Hell no, he always been 2-11. 3-13. 3-13. Okay. He's always had those type of records, man. That's been an easy division from the get-go. The only thing that was battling over, the only thing that was going on that was a battle at first was the Bulls and the Bengals. Now the Bulls is having a down season. The Bengals just does whatever he wants to do. He can lose the rest of his games and still win that division.
Hey, okay, so listen. We ain't gonna talk about this AFC North. I'm ending right here. The AFC North got 13 wins. The Washington Redskins have 12. So we gonna stop right there with that AFC North. And it's nothing to be discussed about that division.
Okay, you're right.
Who we got at number 4?
Number 4. Hey, you know what? Before you carry on, give Blaze his 10 more seconds. Blaze.
Oh yeah, Blaze. do you see another Super Bowl run coming out of it?
No. And I tell you what.
So you don't think Blaze could get one this season or possibly next season?
I don't think so. Because the problem is always going to be the Pearl. The Pearl is always going to be, the common denominator in that league for him, man. Because that can go either way with both of them. It's no guaranteed win for either one of them. So they know they got to come and bring their A game when they play each other. So I tell you what, the winner out of that game, though, is the person or the team I think is going to make the playoffs, unless Sam Jeff makes another run because he's not really going to be tested in those playoffs.
Okay. So we got a 3-horse race coming out of the AFC. We got Sam Jeff, we got the Pearl, and we got Blaze. You're not gonna. I think the Titans, man, because I feel like the Pearl and they may not have to meet until the way it's looking, unless Blaze lose again, it's possible if he's in that 6th slot that he could end up playing the Pearl in a divisional round.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So what if they play each other in the divisional round? So now you really only got to beat one of those quality teams to get to the Super Bowl.
That's it. And who's the quality team? I don't think Sam Jeff, disrespect Sam Jeff, but I don't think he's a quality team. I don't think the Titans is ready yet. And to be truthfully honest, I don't think the Broncos can make it that far. The Broncos is a consistent playoff team, but he's just like my team. Shit, we can't get far enough. And he's really having a down year, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Hey, he's looking to still be in the playoffs right now. So,
exactly.
I mean, kudos and salute once again. But like I said, I mean that 6th slot, I think Bills will may climb up there. He's 7-6 if I'm not mistaken. So it's a toss up these last 3 weeks. It's gonna be. It may shake up at the bottom, but we know at least 3. We know right now. We know those teams are playing for about 1 or 2 slots. I think, like I say, Blaze is already in there. Pearl probably goes lock up the number 1 seed. Sam Jeff is gonna be in there, and the Bengals gonna be in there. So you got about 3 teams playing for 2 spots.
Sorry, teams at that 7-6 teams, should I say? I ain't necessarily say sorry. 7-6 teams right now fighting for a damn playoff spot. While we over here got 9-3 teams trying to fight to get into the playoffs.
Hey man, they say the AFC is. They say the AFC is better. I'm gonna let them have it.
Well, let's move on. Number 4. Tampa
we got
Bay.
Mr. Vent. We got the Vent man.
What? Don't that guy type a novel every time he play?
Hey man,
damn, dude,
if this man lose, he say he gotta let you know why he lost.
Yeah, and he gonna let you know why he losing during the game too, and why he win. Hey, he the only guy that knows every player on his team and knows every attribute about that player on his team.
This man say he does his research, man. None other than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, this is my opponent this coming week. I mean, he has a very, very, very tough offense. He's been playing great this season. He got Brandon Cooks. He went and got Mike Evans to be a big play receiver. But the thing about it, I don't think his offense has been winning it for him. I believe it's his defense, man.
Yeah, true.
His defense has been extremely dominant. He got Will Jackson, I believe, at one corner. He got Jalen Ramsey. And between those two, he got 14 picks. You see what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
They've been dominant on defense, man. He got 2 players with at least 10 sacks. So
he's definitely doing it on defense. Definitely doing it on defense, man. And because if you watch him, or you watch what he wrote earlier in the group chat, he was talking about how he was pissed off that his receivers who have 99 catching can't catch.
Wasn't holding on to the ball when they get hugged.
Wasn't holding on to the ball when they get hugged. Yeah, that's what he sent me. Because they sent you the same thing. But yeah. So yeah, and I told him, hey man, that boy Julio, he got 99 across the board. That son of a bitch not holding the ball for nothing. So
but it
happens,
man. It
frustration. It does. It does happen. And his defense is what's really been saving him. What's really been saving. You hit the nail on the head with that one, man. He's ranked 5th overall on defense, so that's top 5. He's 3rd in points allowed at 12 points, 10th in passing yards allowed, and 4th in rushing yards allowed. So, hey, he's a tough opponent. So I hope you bring your game this week, man.
I gotta play him this week, so I already know he's a tough opponent. But hey, man. I gotta do what I gotta do. When it makes my offense work, and you gotta stop it, and if you stop it, salute. But other than that, man, I think it's gonna be a good game, and I really need the victory because right now he's standing at 94 and I'm standing at 85. I need to go ahead and beat him so possibly I can jump in that spot and get in the playoffs. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
I'm telling you now, I don't see you winning this game.
Hey, man, don't discount me, man.
I'm telling you for the main reason is that you love to run the ball, and he has the number 4 rush defense in the league. So I don't see you being that successful against the run with him. He got some hungry ass defensive players, man. They're real hungry and stingy out there. So yeah, you're right. We shall find out, man.
Listen, I know I'm gonna have trouble. I got a rookie receiver. I know I got another one. I don't have no super elite receivers by any standard. They quality. But like I said, I know I can't just go out and attack those cornerbacks because they seem ball hawkish, and he got their player recognition up on them. Play recognition, excuse me. So I gotta come in, continue to be balanced, play solid defense. I can't let Brandon Cooks beat me, so I gotta make sure I stop that, and I gotta make him drive the ball, man. Yeah. I have to make him drive the ball. I need that running back to have at least about 15 to 20 carries this week, so we'll see.
Well, going forward, man, like you said, he's 9-4. It's not a guarantee that he's gonna make the playoffs. Because
listen, and the crazy part is the only teams that we have in the NFC that you can probably pencil in for a playoff spot is we're looking at where we have the Redskins and
the Falcons.
Everybody else is fluid.
Well, you know, the Falcons, we got 3 more weeks. The Falcons could end up 12-4 if they lose their next 3 games. And his next opponent his next person in his division is the Buccaneers, who's 9-4. But looking at the Buccaneers schedule, they have you, the Texans, and the Panthers to close out the year.
Hey man, listen, I'm gonna try to do my part and handle my business. But the Texans coming off a loss, they're going to look to bounce back this weekend.
Because he needs to get in the playoffs.
They're going to need to win out to get in the playoffs. And the Panthers are no joke, man.
No,
the Panthers are no joke, man.
They not. He narrowly escaped against the Panthers the first time they played. So it's a good chance that, you know, he might lose that game. And that's what you need to have.
Hey,
you need him to lose
that game. I don't want to see this man get another victory this season, man. Put that on wax.
Okay, now before we move on, I mean, do you see him making the playoffs? Do you think he's gonna make it?
Listen, man, I think right now you got. Let me look at it one more time. So you got.
I think the Falcons is solid. I think his division is sold.
That's what I've got to say. He's penciled in, and the Redskins probably are penciled in, and that's based on their divisions or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But then you got 10-3 yourself. You're 10-3. And you got 94. So if it's feasible that, I mean, we got 2 teams that are 8-5. Myself and the Lions, and those teams are trying to get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we got everybody is playing each other. So I believe he's gonna make it, but I put it like this: I don't believe him and San Francisco can make it. Somebody got to fall out of that position. You see what I'm saying? Because their schedules, the way it's working out, I don't believe both of them can make it. So if he I think he has to win out.
Yeah, he definitely has to win out. He definitely has to win out.
Because you control your own destiny at that point. If you win out, you know you win.
Yeah.
If you lose it to the Panthers, or if you lose it to the Texans, or things of that sort, then it's, hey man, you can't lose 2 of those games because you may end up at 10-6, and you guys, the Lions can end up at 10-6, or they can win out and go 11-5 possibly.
That's true. Well, let's move on, man, to his division mate, man. Number 3 team.
Man, this Mr. Field Goal right here, man.
Mr. Field Goal. That's something.
Mr. Field Goal, man. This man, look at all. Let me put out the paperwork, man.
I tried to be like that guy and kick a 59-yard field goal. It did not work out.
Man, how the hell is he doing that? And he be hitting those field goals like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing, man. I don't know.
I'm struggling with like 47 yards. This man, and he be playing the offense and just playing for the field goal. And I'm like, come on, man. This dude has won 6 games by 5 points to less, man.
That's crazy, man.
So
in a row, back to back.
Man, he beat me 23-20 to start the season. And you know he beat me with he threw a ball at the 1-yard line, a Hail Mary, and they called pass interference, and he kicked the field goal and won. From that first game of the season, this man has been living off field goal victories and close victories the entire season, man.
The fucking Atlanta Falcons. God damn. Off a field goal.
12-1, man. Best record. Is that the best record in the league? Nah, he tied with the Pearl.
He tied with the Pearl.
12-1, man. Having a great season statistically also.
He is. Across the board. He's top 10 offense and defense, man, across the board. So, yeah, I mean, he's super solid. You know what to expect when you're playing him. You know he's going to bring his A game. You got to play that son bitch all 4 quarters till the clock say 0.
I agree.
Till the clock say 0.
I mean, he just got DeAndre Hopkins, so I'm looking at the numbers, and we got to speak on those numbers. Those they the numbers that's on the board, but we know what happened. Yeah, we know what happened. He pulled the Dorsett with these numbers. Got his numbers up and whatnot.
Hey, man, y'all stop doing that to my boy, the Saints, man. Let the guy thrive, man. Y'all didn't got to put 90 points on the man. Come on, guys.
Putting 93 on the man, then come back and scoring 10 next week. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, man. That's sad, man. That's exactly what's happening, though. This Joker go out there and run the clock up on that dude, man. Run the score up on that dude, and then come back the next week and can't score shit.
Man, come on, man. That's karma, man. That's karma.
That is. Most definitely,
it's gonna get you every time for the
That is crazy, man.
The Falcons, man, he got a very consistent passing game, man. Goff having a quality season. He's standing up straight for one.
Yeah.
So as long as he's standing up straight, he's gonna flourish. I mean, he got 4 receivers. He got 5 receivers with at least 40 catches. So it's pretty balanced offense, man. He doesn't key on one person. He's trying to spread the ball around. I mean, he got running like a lot of quality routes, getting the ball out of his hand quickly. So I guess that's what's keeping Goff standing up straight this season.
Yeah. Most definitely. Usually we'll see Goff hurt by this time of the year.
Oh yeah, he stay hurt. And by that time, he always saying, man, you know, he can't stay healthy. He got 99 injury. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah. Hey, the season ain't over yet. Hopefully that son will get hurt right before the playoffs start.
Hey man. Hey, look, hold on. Did he get hurt just now? Or am I looking at something wrong? It say 6 weeks. Did he get hurt?
I don't think so. Nah, you'd have heard him crying in the group chat about that. I don't
it could have
think
happened earlier. I don't know.
If you're looking at the website on that, then that might be. Because it still had Travis Benjamin hurt for 2 years, and Joker wasn't hurt, so it might have just never updated correctly, man.
I'm not hoping the man get hurt. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking on it.
Man,
But he having a good season, man. He having a quality season.
He is, man. Let's move on, man. That's enough about them goddamn Falcons, man. Let's talk about this number 2 team, man. Another new guy to the league still. He's on his 2nd season here. Came in with a team that was 0-4, went to the damn Super Bowl. Then came the next season, went 16-0, went to the Super Bowl and won it.
The Washington Redskins, man. Is that the number 1 offense in the league? Or number 2? 35 points a game?
He's number 2 in the league in points.
And only giving up 13 points on defense, man.
That's crazy, man. The guy's good. Most would say, and this is what I hear, hey, man, he wouldn't be shit without Odell Beckham or Pritchard. He wouldn't be shit. The deep ball saves his life every game. Every tough game, should I say.
Hey, man, like I say 13, 12. The man only giving them 12 points a game, man. So, he doing something right on defense, and I don't know if it's the deep ball, but like I say, Pritchard has outplayed OBJ. So, that seems to be his number 1 receiver at this point. The man has 1,600 yards and 19 touchdowns this season. So,
that's crazy.
He doesn't seem to be – people cannot stop him.
No.
People cannot stop him.
They can't. And you know what? The league has kind of adjusted to the deep ball. We don't see the deep ball being utilized the way it was last season. Defenses are starting to pick up on how to play against it. But it's dominant teams like this that know how to adjust and really suck the wind out of your team because of his damn defense. Once his defense sucks everything out of you, it's easy for the offense. And you
got a linebacker that has Barkley, there's that LeVon, 13 interceptions, man.
He is the fastest guy on defense in the league. That linebacker. The guy doesn't spend any other XP points on that linebacker except speed and acceleration. Notice that.
Man, it seems like if you break away and you're running away from him, he's going to catch you from behind.
He's going to catch you. It's no way you can get away from that guy. And that's the reason why that linebacker leads the league in interceptions every season. Last year, he had 16 interceptions. This year, he has 13 interceptions. He's on pace to have more interceptions this season than last season.
Maybach
Hey,
music.
I said I gotta give me a linebacker and get him up.
Dude,
But you know he doing this with a rookie quarterback also.
with a rookie quarterback.
Is a rookie. So he's pushing close to about 4,000 yards passing, 38-28, and 32 touchdowns. I mean, he got 23 picks, but it's a rookie quarterback,
Yeah.
and the team seems to be flourishing under his leadership. So, I mean, kudos, man. Kudos once again. The Redskins they came in with a subpar team, built that team up, came back, dominated the league for an entire season, and started off a little bit slow this season. I think he lost his rival, the Giants.
Yeah, he lost to the
Giants
Giants.
got him midnight. I think somebody else got him. I think he played.
He lost to the
Wade.
Pearl. He lost to the Pearl first.
The Pearl. So
Yeah, he lost to the Pearl first, and then turned around and played the Giants the same night. Like, you never do that shit.
Yeah, I gotta sleep on my loss, man. I gotta go.
Yeah, if you lose the game that day, bro, do not try to play it again, because you're probably going to lose the second game, too. This is the way Madden works, man.
Hey, it's a rhythm thing. It's a rhythm thing.
I really do believe that, man. I really do believe they got some kind of rhythm going on, rhythm going on in this league. I mean, in Madden, that's crazy, man. It causes you to lose the game. It's like nothing goes your way. After something bad happened in the first game, the second game going to be the same way. The third game probably going to be worse. You know,
hey, it happens, man.
just
I
how it
guess
is.
he tried to shake back in the same night, and he shook back to another loss, man. But ever since then, he's been dominating the division. So he's in that NFC East. So you have the Cowboys, you have the Redskins,
and you have the Eagles.
and the Eagles. So the Eagles are up and coming. The Cowboys, he said he coming, but we ain't seen him yet.
Yeah, we might not see him the Madden 18, man. You know, he came in
Hey,
with a horrible ass squad.
He said he coming though. He said he was coming.
He's
He
confident.
ready to, the confidence is there, man. Can you
Hey, the bad thing about the Cowboys is, I'm gonna tell you the bad thing about the Cowboys. The Cowboys, he's a true Cowboy fan. So being that he's a true Cowboy, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with him being a Cowboys fan. He's true to the Cowboys team. So he's true to Tony Romo. You know, he don't want to let that guy go and get him another quarterback. He's stuck with Tony Romo.
He still got Tony Romo?
I believe he do, unless... No, you know what? I take that back. Tony Romo, he wanted Tony Romo, but some kind of way Tony Romo got released from his team, and he couldn't figure out why. Like, he just
didn't he end up with like Ben Roethlisberger or something?
He traded Big Ben. He traded Big Ben for Tony. He had Big Ben trading and got Tony. So, you know, I look for his team to do better. You know, this is his first time ever playing franchise mode, period. He just got a PlayStation when he joined the league. That was his first time at PlayStation in like 3 years. So,
hey,
man,
I think he's going to shake back. He's going to shake back. I mean, he came in and he thought it was like, okay, I can just, it's like riding a bicycle, but he get in there, and you got a tough decision like that, man. Hey, you gonna get a couple lessons here tonight, man.
Now that brings us back to something else. That's probably, and no, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say that's probably the weakest division in the NFC.
I don't think
but
so, man.
The Saints division is probably the weakest.
In the NFC?
In the NFC, they probably got the weakest. But I mean, all those teams in the East, in those NFC East, they're all solid teams, with the exception of the Cowboys. You know, and that's because he's new still. So I'm gonna give him a break on that because he doesn't have a squad. He don't know what the hell he's doing out there just yet. But the Eagles made the playoffs last year. The Giants is a contender. He's just in a tough ass division. If I put the Giants over in the AFC, he'll dominate it. He'll dominate it. He'll be a playoff team every year.
I think it's possible. I can believe that, man.
The Giants remind me of Baylor. You know, before Texas A&M left the Big 12 and shit, Baylor was a team that was always kind of there, but they could never get over that hump and beat them other teams in the Big 12. And I was like, hell, you put Baylor anywhere else, they'll thrive. You know what I'm saying?
But but listen, I played the Giants. I beat him 28-24, and I know you don't want me to mention that, but I caught that last second touchdown on him with 20 seconds left. But I think he has confidence when he's playing the Redskins. So do you think it's getting over that hump, or do you think it's just the games within the season, he losing games that he should not lose. You see what I'm saying?
He's definitely losing games he shouldn't lose.
He lost to the Cowboys this season.
He did.
So he lost to the Cowboys and then backdoored and beat the Redskins.
That's right. You're absolutely right. So again, it's a toss-up. Hey, just put it like this: every week you got to show up and play. No matter who your opponent is, you got to show up and play because in this league you just never know who just might kick your ass.
I agree. And he beat.
Never know.
I didn't know that he beat the Redskins twice this season.
Did he?
Unless that was a still victory because he won 21-20. So I'm not sure. But both he beat him twice this season.
Whoa.
So I mean, it's not a skill thing. Because he got the skills. So,
Hold on, wait. You
Hey,
bring a
man.
valid point up. Did they play that game?
I don't know, man.
No, they didn't. The
So he beat him once this
Redskins,
season.
the Redskins was somewhere and he couldn't make the game, and the Giants played the computer
Okay.
and beat
Let
his
me know
computer
something,
team.
man.
That's what it was. 21-20. You're absolutely right.
And then he lost to those Rams the next week. He hated that loss. But see, he was so mad about my loss that he let Blaze bust his head open.
Yeah, true.
So he was mad about you gotta let those games go, man. Get back to your game plan, adjust to the person that you're playing.
Hey, play ball, man. You got to. But let's move on, man, because god dang, I realize we've been talking for a long time, man. We're going into over an hour now. But
okay,
that's
last
what
one.
happens when we stretch this out.
Number one team, this the man right here that make sure you was recording the podcast because he want to make sure he getting his proper kudos and the respect that he deserves.
For what?
And number one in the power rankings is Mr. Pearl.
The Pearl. Earl the Pearl.
This man is giving up 7 points per game.
That's crazy.
Number one defense, man.
He has number one offense too, don't he? Other than number one. No, his offense is trash. The defense is number one across the board, except rushing.
Man, that defense is providing that field position. I mean, and the offense is just getting those points, getting those easy points, those short yardage things, and he's dominating, man. He is dominating. He has a very balanced offensive attack. He got 4 receivers with at least 30 catches, man. If you include J.J. Nelson, who got 29 catches, so.
That's crazy. That's crazy how he's doing, boys, man. I don't understand it. And you know, I talk noise about the AFC and how, you know, trash they are, and you know, he's dominating that. But he came over to the NFC and dominated our best team. So
hey, man, kudos. So
yeah.
Shout out, salute.
He shut him out.
His little quarterback, Lil Vic. That guy he got. Hey, man, the guy has 18 passing touchdowns. If I'm not mistaken, he got 8 more on the ground. So I mean, you can't complain. The man is flourishing, man. The defense, he got 3 players with at least 6 interceptions, and we got another one of those linebackers, Mr. Earl Lee. Got 9 by itself.
That's crazy, man. That's just ridiculous. He's another stud on defense, man, Earl Lee. And I don't know what's going on. I guess my user skills are just not there. Because I don't understand how these guys be getting all these damn picks with these linebackers, man.
Hey, you know what I think it is? I don't think it's the person, like specifically like the person that's controlling the defense. I think people are so comfortable throwing those passes that we are not fully scanning the field. And it's stuff that's open, but we know who we want to go to before we hike the ball.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So when you know you want to go there, you still throw that ball there, knowing it's a possibility that it's going to be in the system.
I do that a lot. I'm guilty of that.
I am extremely guilty of that because you've already figured out where you want to go because you think the coverage is one thing, and if you just let the play develop a little bit more, you look up and there's somebody wide open, but you threw the ball to the
And you know what? And I tell you what, that's how he ended up beating teams. Is because he lets his play develop. And he gets so much time in that pocket, and he's able to roll out all the way to the other side of the field and find an open-ass man every time sitting out there deep in a deep post somewhere. Because he done drugged him all the way across the field. I'm like, man, you take that away from me, done.
But he got the quarterback has about 92 speed, man.
Does he?
Man,
Hold on, wait. Wait. Hey, look here. I thought I
The
had the
quarterback is
fastest quarterback
92
in the league.
speed, 90 acceleration.
I thought I had the fastest quarterback in the league. You mean to tell me this young quarterback is nice? That's why he call him Lil Vic. And look, where he get this guy from?
I mean, he been using points on this guy.
You know what? I know where he got him from. I know where he got him from. That's that damn rookie that everybody wanted. You don't
Also,
remember.
when we did, so when the draft happened, he ended up on the team.
No, the Ravens had. That's that.
The Ravens?
Yes, that's that quarterback that was in the draft that was super fast. That was like not supposed to be drafted, but he had a green dot by his name. He was number one in almost every damn drill.
So why didn't the Ravens keep him?
Traded him for something. I guarantee
For
that's
what?
him. 92 speed, that's him. Because he
But
started
see, he
off like
wasn't that
89.
fast. He was like
89
about
speed.
89 or something. I boosted him up when I did his attribute point.
Bro, when you go to this damn quarterback, you go to the Ravens team, I'm sorry. I guarantee that quarterback is not on his team anymore. That rookie, let me see. I promise that joke ain't that no more. Let me see, man. I don't think that.
Why would the Ravens trade a quarterback for 89?
Because he got Dak Prescott. He don't need him.
Damn.
He don't
I mean,
need
you
him.
could have. Hold on.
He
I don't
does
see a
not.
quarterback being traded.
No, you know what? He might still have him then. This might be the quarterback. He's an 88 speed. He got three
Oh, he
fast
still have him?
quarterbacks. Bobby Anderson is the quarterback from the Ravens.
Okay. So he still got that quarterback.
What is that
Maybach
for?
music.
Nah, because he's on the Ravens team. I'm looking at it right now.
Maybe so.
I see that. Hey man, I may have to get into the room and start negotiating with this man. I got Zeke first, second, and third.
I was gonna get that guy, man, and when the draft got messed up, the damn Ravens ended up with it, and he didn't want to give him up. He wanted too much for him.
So the Ravens about to bounce back next year. What you saying, man?
Hell nah, not if he got
Okay.
Dak Prescott. He ain't gonna do nothing with that guy.
So we looking at the Ravens going 10-6 next season.
Come on, man. Stop doing
Hey
it.
man,
Come
you
on,
about
man.
to put this quarterback in and get on people's head, man.
Come on, man. Let's get real. That's your boy. That's my boy, Lil Brown too. But he ain't gonna do nothing, man. Look, he's the type of guy that play Madden about 6 times a day and still sorry.
Man, man.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's the top 10 countdown, man. Going through a 1 through 10 again. What we got? The Dolphins number 1, the Redskins number 2, the Falcons number 3, the number 4 was the Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers number
Number
5 is
five.
come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Old Blazing Noobs. Number 6, the Houston Oilers, the best team in the league. Number 7, we had the Titans. I'm sorry. Number 7 was
Nah.
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Or
Number 8 was the
E.C.
Saints.
Morrison. Number 8, the Titans. Number 9, the 49ers. And number 10, the sorry-ass Texans.
Bizzle, how the hell you made it into the top 10, man? That's it.
He ready. I'm scratching my head, man. I ain't got no hair. I'm scratching shit out of my scalp, should I say. I don't know how the hell he made it now after just getting his ass dominated like that, man. But, hey, that's the power rankings. Like I tell y'all, I don't create these power rankings. The website generates these power rankings, man, and I believe that they kind of do it like the BCS power rankings. They do it based on your schedule, your strength of schedule, your how your offense and defense is playing, who your opponents are. All the type of things factor into, your power rankings, and that's how they come up with a rating, and that rating determines the ranking. So as of right now, the reason why Bizzle team, the Titans the Texans are number 10 is because the San Diego Chargers at number 11 coming at a rating of 10.3, and Bizzle has a 10.8. So you can see how close that is in comparison. And that's the reason why he's number 10, and the San Diego Chargers are number 11.
Damn.
That's crazy, man. Hey, well, that wraps it up, fellas. Look forward to having another podcast soon, man. We're going to try not to let these spread out so much so we don't have to spend an hour on each podcast. And, man, that's a wrap, man. You got any closing words?
Hey, man, everybody finished the season strong. I mean, we know which conference is the strongest, and, hey, it should be an interesting playoff picture for everybody that's on the bubble. So it's going to come down to these last 3 weeks, man. Myself included. I know you got to make sure you in there. I know we got a lot of teams that's trying to get in the playoffs, so finish strong, man. Get your games played, finish strong, and let's see how it play out.
That's right, man. That's right. And remember, week 16 and week 17, there's one-day advances. From week 16 on forward was one-day advances. Fellas, let's try to
coordinate accordingly, man.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. We're trying to stretch it to 6 seasons if possible. All right, we out.
All right, yeah.